So welcome back to the Happiness series and to day 9 of part 4. Now, yesterday we were looking very specifically at how equanimity relates to the meditation, the formal sort of practice of mindfulness or of reflection or visualization. And I guess the easiest way of developing a greater sense of equanimity in relation to our practice is a willingness to embrace obstacles. By obstacles, again, that can be something physical, it can be something emotional, it can be the mind. But usually, of course, we're far too involved in trying to avoid certain feelings or thoughts, in trying to control or manipulate certain feelings or thoughts, rather than simply being present in the moment with whatever is happening, sort of as it is, as you can say. So the tendency is to be struggling, to be controlling. And of course, as long as we're doing that, there can't be a sense of balance. So it's only really when we kind of drop all that stuff and we're willing to embrace obstacles as they arise. Again, we may not like them. We don't have to like them. That's not part of the deal. It wouldn't be natural if we liked unpleasant sort of feelings or thoughts as they arose. But we can still be present with them with a sense of acceptance, a sense of balance, not being thrown off course. So as you're doing your meditation today, as you're watching the mind, as you're sitting, familiarizing yourself with awareness, just noticing whether there's a willingness to embrace the uncomfortable, the unpleasant, regardless of whether it's in the body or the mind. And you'll see that when you do, that the reaction tends to change, even fall away, and instead it's replaced by a sense of quiet confidence, of balance, of equanimity, and a willingness just to be present in the moment with whatever is happening in the moment. So with that in mind, just setting yourself up, getting yourself comfortable, and when you're ready, beginning the exercise with some deep breaths. And with the next out breath, just closing the eyes as you just settle back into the different physical senses. And as you scan down through the body now, just paying special attention to that sense of balance, to a willingness to embrace obstacles, no matter whether it's physical sensation or emotional kind of tone or mood. Just noticing the willingness or the unwillingness to be with whatever is present. And now just pausing just briefly to ask yourself why you're doing what you're doing. Making it relevant to your life today, to what's going on in your life right now, and relevant to the people who are involved in your life right now. And now as you shift your attention to the breath, just staying with that movement just for the next couple of minutes or so. And then as you continue to follow the breath in that way, just noticing how that pinprick of light appears in the middle of the chest, and as you just watch now as it expands outward in every direction. And with the next out breath, just letting go of that image. And just allowing the mind to be completely free, just for the next 20 or 30 seconds or so. And then just bringing the attention back once again to the body, back to those physical sensations. Starting to notice perhaps the sounds, smells, even any tastes in the immediate surroundings. And as you open the eyes, just blinking a few times to refocus, just noticing how you feel. Is there a willingness to be present with that feeling, no matter what it is? Is there a willingness to carry with you into the day a sense of awareness, of equanimity, knowing how those things support all the other qualities that we've been sort of cultivating or familiarizing ourselves with throughout the course of the Headspace journey? And when you've done that, then you can just sit back and have a stretch. And well done, we're almost at the end of the happiness series. Just one more day to go tomorrow. But this idea of embracing obstacles needn't be limited to the meditation. I'd like you to pay special attention to that during your meditation tomorrow, but it's useful to just bring that idea into everyday life as you go through today and every other day, noticing how much resistance there is to obstacles, how much willingness there is to embrace obstacles. Can sound really sort of cliche and cheesy when we sort of say, the problems, it's an opportunity, it's not a problem, there's no such thing, Of course things feel like problems sometimes. They can feel difficult and challenging, but it's what we do with that. We genuinely do have the choice in that moment to take it from being an external problem to being a problem in the mind, or we accept that, externally there is a problem, there is a situation that needs to be addressed, but internally we don't necessarily get involved in thinking about that as a problem as such. Instead, we have the sense of clarity and equanimity and calm that are required to really approach that and address it from a very sort of skillful place. It's a place of composure, if you like. So easy to get caught up in things. And when we get caught up in things, we tend not to bring our best kind of approach to it. So just notice throughout the day how much resistance there is to external obstacles and how much willingness there is to embrace those when they're